Okay, it says I'm alive. Hmm. It seems I had lost the stream. Now, of course, I don't know if anybody's here. I don't know why it was terminated. I want to think censorship. I just went through a bunch of stuff to get back on. And now I seem to be back on in a different format. But I don't know that I'm back on because I can't see if anybody's in the chat. I can't see if anybody's even listening. So I have no idea if I'm back on or not. If you want to know the truth, I cannot begin to tell you if I'm back on or if I'm not back on. I can only tell you that it seems that I have lost my live stream. Why I have not a clue once I was censored. Maybe somebody just wanted to shut me up. I'm sure that could be a possibility since we know they don't want the manosphere brought together. Knowing that, I'm sure that could very well be a possibility. So let's see if I even show up over here. Am I live? Okay, well, I can't see it over there. So I have no idea if there's anybody in here or not, okay? And if you're typing, I'm not seeing it. I would like to see somebody type a message. Okay, because I went to the live board here on YouTube and it don't show I'm even live. But yet I know I am. Well, let me try something else. Am I showing up even on my channel as being live? Well, it shows me being live right now. Better mute my audio. Okay. Okay, so here I am. One watching. I have no idea. I couldn't begin to tell you what was happening. I was in the middle of doing my live stream. I hadn't ended it myself when suddenly my live stream was terminated. No idea why, but it was. I went and checked to see if I just got a strike on my channel. It says that I ain't got no strikes. It says everything's hunky-dory and everything's enabled. So I don't know if there was a browser glitch, a software glitch. I just can't tell you. But it seems I'm alive now. Okay. So, but it only shows one person in here watching, so I don't know. It's showing me alive again now. I don't know that I'm even going to stay up here because I lost my live stream in the middle of it. I don't even know if it's going to archive. I really don't. I just know I was on a roll, man. I was on a roll and I was doing what I wanted to do. And then I got interrupted as my live stream was gone because I was taken down or whatever. Okay. I don't see anybody typing now, at least before then. When in doubt was in here and I was chat going on and I could read what was going on and I was talking away. But since I lost my other live stream, that's the reason I got a 2 behind this. Because I don't know if that's got saved. If it's going to be saved, it hasn't processed yet. Will it go up? Won't it go up? I don't know. But I don't feel like starting all over, okay? So what I'm probably going to do, since we only have 2 people here, is I'm probably just going to end this live stream and come back another day and try this again. Because I don't understand what took place outside of maybe possibly censorship. Could have been a glitch on my side on software too, because I used the OBS studio. So I don't want to say, I'm only going to say my live stream was terminated in the middle of it. Okay, that's all I'm going to tell you. And I'm going to have to go investigate and see if the live stream I was doing, if it even archived. Now it shows I got 3 people in here. Okay, and I have no idea if it even archived. I couldn't begin to tell you if it archived or not. Okay, I suppose I could look, open up another window, okay, and go to my channel and do some looking. Let me go to my video manager. And I'll look and see while I'm doing this live stream to see if the live stream that got terminated is even going to go up. I'll do that now while I'm live, so that at least anybody that is listening, they'll know if it's going to go up or not. Let me go to my live streams here. Okay. Yeah, it looks like it's here. And it looks like the one I'm doing now isn't here yet. So it does look like it's here. It was 37 minutes long. So I was 37 minutes into this live stream when it got terminated. No idea why. Couldn't begin to answer why, because I have no idea why. Okay? I can only tell you I'm back up live, which means it most likely wasn't a YouTube thing. Okay, I'm not going to say it is or ain't at this point. I'm only going to say it most likely wasn't because I'm back up live. But I can't get back up live with my software so that I've been using the whole time. So I'm going to have to figure out what's going on with it and do some testing to see if I can't get it to go live. Because they'll let me go live this way, but I got no way of ever bringing anybody into a show this way. Because I'm not even in a Google Hangout. I mean, if I go to a Google Hangout, I suppose I would have to log in the TFL War on Google Chrome, and then I could probably. I'm on Firefox right now with the live stream that you're seeing. And I normally use Firefox and use my OBS Studio. But there's something that happened, and it could be a glitch in the OBS Studio. I don't know. I'm going to have to check and see. It didn't appear to be malfunctioning. But see, even right now, I see 3 people in here, and I've seen nobody chat. If you're able to chat, just type hi. So I want to see if I see it on my side. Because if I don't see the hi, there you are. Thank you. I appreciate that. I really do. Okay, at least that tells me the chat feature's working. Yeah, I know what you're saying, Brandon, and I'm going to have to do something, okay? Because I was 37 minutes into a live stream when suddenly it was terminated. And I was like, really? So then I opened up my YouTube and went and checked my channel to see if I've been striked, and I got no strikes. Says everything's good, everything's enabled. And so I brought back up my OBS studio, and it wasn't letting me come live. And I checked the code key, and the code key matched. The living stream matched. Everything matched, but it would not let me go live. I clicked on live and waited and waited and waited, and it would not bring me up. So, so then I went the other route. And I couldn't do the Google Hangout thing because I'm on Firefox. So I'd have to exit Firefox, bring up Chrome, re-log in, and blah, blah, blah. But there is a way for me to stream on Firefox, and that's the way I'm doing it right now, without the OBS Studio software. I am able to stream. I just can't bring people in. Like on the Hangouts, Steve can invite you in. If I'm using my Zoom through the OBS Studio, I can bring you in. But I got no way of bringing people in with the way I'm doing it right now. At least if there is, I haven't found it yet because I'm not on Google Hangouts and I'm not using the OBS Studio. But I am live, as you can tell. So, well, let Alex take shots at me because Alex is asleep to the cause of TFL. Alex's anger is misplaced. Alex is one guy that we will not bring together. If the Manosphere ever came together, Alex would be left behind wondering what happened. Alex is not awake to the root cause of TFL. He hasn't done his homework. He's not awake. And his anger is totally misdirected. The Manosphere needs to come together. Alex is not helping his situation. He's actually hurting himself more than he's helping himself. I would just say with Alex, the dashboard, he don't need enemies. Because at this particular time, he's his own worst enemy. And there's nothing nobody can do. Not even Project Mayhem or When in Doubt is going to get Alex to listen because his anger is misdirected. I think it's going to take, if we can bring the Manosphere together, that might be a good wake-up call for Alex. Then he might back up and go, huh? And be mad at first and then start thinking and start really opening his eyes and be able to control his own anger and realize how he's actually his own worst enemy. The guy don't need enemies right now. He really don't. He's his own enemy. But my trying to understand anger live stream, I guess, will probably go up and it'll end abruptly without a goodbye because it was terminated. And I'm suspecting a software glitch or something. I'm going to have to dive more into that to find out what took place. Probably not going to do that today. I'll probably play with it tomorrow. Tomorrow or Thursday, I'll sit and play with the program and figure out if I can figure out what took place, or I'll uninstall it and reinstall it. Okay, and figure out if I can't find out what took place to what caused the live stream to go down. Because as you can tell, I'm up on a live stream now. If YouTube had done this, I would not be on this live stream right now. So the termination of the live stream, in my opinion, was not from YouTube. Sure, it could have been YouTube just playing with me, toying with me. I mean, there's always that chance. But I don't think it was because I had a browser. I don't even use I've got Windows 10 on here now, and I don't even use that new Internet Explorer they got on here. And that thing went off telling me that my OBS Studio, blah, 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 stopped working. And I wasn't even using that browser. So what caused it to stop working? I'm not sure. Like I told you, I may have to uninstall it and reinstall it. I think I might have a software glitch on my side. That's my opinion, and I'll find out. Because I will go and investigate it and I will fix it. I'm just not going to do it today. I'm just that stubborn. I won't do it today. Screw that shit. I wiped my own system and put my own system back on anyhow. This computer is a high-end computer, and it had Windows 7 Professional on it. But this is a high-end computer. This is a really good computer, and I took Windows 7 off and put Windows 10 on it. Had issues doing so with a couple of things I had to take care of, but I'm pretty good with fixing my own computer. And software glitches do happen, and I'm pretty good with cleaning it, so I'll figure it out. But anyhow, let's get back to what I was talking about. Oh, it's actually a pretty good system. Okay, it really is. I have the, God. See, now you ask me, it's not even in my head. I could bring it up and tell you. I can do that. I can bring it up and tell you what I got. I just have to let it run a minute. Hopefully it don't mess with the live stream. Okay, it might try to mess with the live stream, so we're not even going to go. Nope, it went. Okay, now am I still live? Yes, I am. Okay. Cool. Okay, my PCU, huh? Bing, 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 bing. Okay, it's an Intel Core i7. I got an i7 PCU. I have 32 gigabytes of RAM. Okay. I have a bing, 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 bing. Okay. I have an Asus computer. Bing, bing, bing. I have an Asus motherboard, just so you know. And my graphic card is a 1070 GTX. So you get a little idea of what I have here. So that's what I have here. So my graphic card's pretty good. My motherboard's pretty good, and I got plenty of RAM. PCU's pretty good. So, I told you it's the high-end computer. I put some money into this computer. So this computer is a high-end computer. But it doesn't matter how good of a computer you got, regardless. Software glitches are still going to happen. And you're still going to have to fix them. That's just the fact of being a PC. That's the fact of our technology. It has glitches. People's smartphones act up and it has glitches, and you can't get it through their head. It's not just a phone, it's a little mini computer in their hand. It's all being run by software. But the anger part of TFL, I understand men's anger. The anger part of men going their own way. I'm with them on that. I understand the anger. Why wouldn't you be angry? TFLers don't realize for the men who've never had a woman in their life, they're not really missing out on anything. Because there's just not very many good women left in today's society. There is good women left, but we got so many corrupt women, so many narcissist, self-entitled women out here. And then you have people like Deborah Cooper up on YouTube who's preaching the NWO agenda, destruction of the family unit with her dating advice, all for money. That's what that's about. All for money. See, these shields, these plants that do this shit for money just make me sick. Well, she has her tendencies of not being, and she has her tendencies of being. I think you know what I'm talking about. She's finally over her code, but yeah, there's some issues that goes on here. I've already invited her to leave my house more than one time, just on a personal note. And one day I won't invite her to leave the house. I might just say, get the fuck out, and that'll be that. Okay, so, but I have invited her to leave my house more than one time, and I'm dead serious with her when I do it. I don't play into the drama and I don't play the games. I don't mistreat her. I don't treat her like shit. Although that she likes to cop her attitudes and treat me like shit. And then she fires me up because I'm not allowing her to treat me like shit. So when she starts treating me like shit, I give her back what she dishes. And for some reason, she don't like what she dishes. Now, I don't understand why she don't like her own medicine, but I figured she must like her own medicine because she likes to pass it out, right? Maybe she's just not used to a guy that'll actually stand up. I don't know. But I will stand up. And I mean, I told her already, I says, I've lived TFL in my life. I also have 1, 2, 3 women beside you that I've been with before you, and I will put you in that list of the only 4 women I've ever been with in my whole life that are no longer there. 3 of them aren't. You're with me now. You're the 4th. And I'll put you in the list with the 3 that ain't with me, and that's where you'll be, not with me. And I won't hesitate to put you there. And I will not only put you there and be by myself again, I'll stay by myself and I won't be with anybody ever again. See, she's the last one. She's either going to straighten this shit up and we're going to make it work, or she's going to go down the road and I'm going to stay by myself. That's the way I feel about that. See, I don't play the game, man. I'm not going to play it. End of story. I just don't play it. I don't play into the programming. I don't play into drama. I don't treat her wrong. I let her do anything she wants to do. I don't tell her what to do because I don't see myself as her boss. Although she tries to dictate me and tell me what to do, and she finds out it don't work out very good for her. Because I don't believe in there's a boss in the family. I never have. Because that's nothing more than calling the person you're with a slave. And I refuse to do that. But I told people before, I do my live streams and I do my TFL videos and I do everything I do when she's home sitting next to me. At this point in time, she's at work. I answered my phone in the middle of a live stream to her and told her I was doing a live stream and hung up. See, that one night on Steve's show, she's there with a damn cold of hers. She's coughing her butt off. Well, she's over that cold now. She's finally stopped coughing. And that was irritating people. And I like some of these people come in there and say, oh, that's a fake cough. Oh, blah, 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 blah. And they're just spilling rhetoric out their mouth. And I just laugh at them because these people don't know me. They haven't the first clue. Okay? I don't abuse anybody, man. I'm who I am for real in real life. I am what you see on video. I don't put on acts or shows. I don't have an ego. Everybody has an ego. No, only if you allow yourself to have an ego. That's right. Only if you allow yourself to have one. I refuse to have one. I don't see myself as above you or anybody. I never have. And I don't want to see myself as above somebody else. I mean, we all have to have money to live, unfortunately. It's the matrix system we're living in, but I don't strive to try to have more than somebody else. And I've had my times in my life where I'm flat busted, man. I go from payday to payday and blah, blah, blah. And now I'm on disability with bad health. Okay. And I wasn't joking, people. And I think I had a heart attack Saturday night. I'm almost sure I did. Okay. If it had happened again, I would have went to the hospital, but I also understand my issues. And I also understand I need to quit smoking, but I haven't, and I probably won't. That's just me. Probably not until I'm not breathing no more, right? But as far as the relationship situation goes, I've never ever put my hands on a woman. I was forced to defend myself against a woman, my ex, my son's mother, but I never hit her. I just stopped her from messing me up, okay? And I won't put my hands on anybody, but I will defend myself. I won't tell her what to do. Even the current wife I'm with now, she's went to Florida 2 times to see her cousin minus. She's been to her family's house and spent nights over there countless times without me. When she wants to go somewhere, she goes somewhere. I don't stop her. I don't hold her back. Because that's as it should be for both partners. Because if you can't trust somebody, if there's somebody you're with, then you don't belong with them. That's the way I feel about that. If you can't trust them, you don't belong with them. And if they can't trust you, you get rid of them. Okay? And I don't have, she don't have trust issues against me, no more than I do against the one I'm with. We don't have trust issues at all. The only issues we have is social engineering issues, where she wants to play the ruler or the dominator, or she wants to have a bad attitude and start drama for no reason at all and think that drama is love. And I think you all know what I'm talking about. If you've had a woman in your life, you know what I'm talking about, okay? And I don't play into it. I told her before, that's exactly what I want is. If you want drama, you can have your drama, but it'll be with some other man because you're not going to be with me. I hate drama. I hate it with a passion. And I don't put up with drama. So, that's who I am. That is exactly, and I don't hide what I do. That's why I could have Heather right here, sitting on this damn bed next to me, and do a video and talk about TFL or do a live stream. 3-hour live stream with Steve Hoka. People got sick of the coughing. She was right next to me, coughing her butt off. She heard every last thing I said. So, the sad thing is there's still good women out here. And there's still good men out here. I don't hate on women. I hate on corruption. I don't hate on men. I hate on corruption. I hate on wrongdoings to other people because we're all human beings. I don't hate hell by the dashboard light. But I also see that the hell by the dashboard light is not awake to where the problem come from and that his anger is misplaced. And he likes to do assuming for other people and has not the first clue of what he's talking about because he don't know me. And it's not that the man hasn't done some good videos in the past, because he has. But at this particular time, he's a little bit out of his head. And and I think that TFL should go MGTOW, men going their own way. And I think this after a lot of thought, and after a lot of thought gone into it, I realized what men, when in doubt's trying to do, whether you agree with his idea of Project Mayhem or not. He's actually trying to take a stand for men. And he's actually trying to do something which is more than I've seen any other man do at this point, outside of me or Steve Hoka. I'm not going to count Paul Elam because the man would never talk, never ever in a million years discuss the root cause, because the man's a plant. He would show symptoms because he knows it would piss people off and escalate the division of the genders, which is what NWO wanted. That's why he passed it over to feminist women, to escalate the anger between the genders. There was no accident about that, okay? None of it was. Problem, reaction, solution. Whether people believe it or not, that's exactly what it is. We're replaying history. The problem with the genders was deliberately created. The solutions was given. MRA and PUA. Problem, reaction, solution. What, when in doubt, myself and Steve Hoke are doing, they don't like. Especially when we talk about bringing the manosphere together. They're not going to want that. That's exactly what Project Mayhem is trying to do. And you're 4 men and you're doing the right thing. And I don't know that you can get it off the ground, but by God, same thing I told Steve. I don't care if you don't agree with it or you think it's something out of a movie or whatever you want to think. There's nobody else that's really done anything positive for men in this society outside of yourself or me. These guys have come along. He's got a great idea. The guy seems to be a really good man, and he's trying to help other men. Back up, watch and see what happens, and don't say it can't happen. Even if it don't happen, give them a chance to do it because there's nobody else doing anything. And that's exactly how I feel about it. And so, yeah, you got your chance to do it, and I agree. All men should be going their own way away from women right now. Because I've always said that was actually the best idea I'd heard of. But the problem is we can't, on a collective whole, we can't get men to do it. The numbers are growing now, which is awesome. The more men that do it, the better off we're going to be. And this is why I think you're going to love the video I'm going to post after this live stream. I think you will absolutely like this video. I did a reply to a guy's video where he's talking to his ex who is pissed off at him because of men going their own way. And I'm going to post that up as soon as this live stream's over, so you might want to keep your eyes open for it. And so, men going their own way is the answer. I don't care how women feel about it. Because they've spent years not caring about all the male bashing against the men, haven't they? They could turn on their TV 365 days a freaking year and see male shaming and bashing in their face. And never once, but every now and again, one woman will show up out of 100,000 and say something about it. The rest of the women just zip their mouth and think it's normal. But the first time they hear female shaming, they are irate, pissed. And that's what you're going to hear in that video reply. I'd done it before I did this live stream, and I didn't know I was doing 2 live streams because I didn't know I was going to be terminated after 37 minutes of my other live stream. That's how that went about. But I'm not going to stay up here, guys. It's already getting long enough in with between 2 live streams. So I'm going to get out of here, and I'm going to get the other videos set up, and I'm going to get it put up. So keep your eyes open for that video. I think you're going to like it. Okay? And with that, I want to get on out of here. And until then, you guys all have a good one.